Good morning, children. Today I bring you the video of summarized chapters of SST from first term. Chapter first, evolution of mankind. Number first point is the long process of change from ape-like ancestors to modern human beings. It's called the evolution of mankind. Number second, modern humans originated nearly 1,60,000 years ago. On the basis of fossils, human evolution can be classified as under Homo habilis. Number first, the tool maker. Number two, Homo erectus, the upright man. And number third is Homo sapiens, the wise or thinking man, to which all present day human beings belong. Now the next point is sausage evidence of evolution of mankind. Hundreds of paintings of bison, horses, deer, rhinos, lions, panthers, bears, etc. have been discovered in France and Spain. In some cave, archaeologists found evidences of huts and different food sources also. Now see the next chapter, the four stone age. In this four stone age, there are four stone age. Number first is Paleolithic or old stone age. Number second point, Mesolithic or middle stone age. Number third is Neolithic or new stone age, and number four is Chalcolithic or copper stone age. First, Paleolithic age is start about 5 lakh BC to till about 10,000 BC. In this, there is some points below there. In Paleolithic age, related with these factors. Number first point is making of stone tools and their use. Stone tools found in India. Third is discovery of fire for food, shelter, clothing, social life, art and painting. Now the second stone age is Mesolithic age, which is started at 10,000 BCE till about 8,000 BCE. And there are 3 points related to Mesolithic age is development of grasslands and domestication of animals. Number 2 point is partial beginning of a settled life. Number 3 is microlithic tools. Now the third stone age is Neolithic age, which is started at 8,000 BC till about 4,000 BC. In the Neolithic age, there is number first point is social structure. You have to read. Second, discovery of the wheel in Neolithic age, use of pottery, tools and weapons, clothing. And the last one stage is stone age is Chalcolithic age, which was started at 4,000 BC till about 2,000 BC. And which things are related in from Chalcolithic age is tools and weapons, inventions, pottery, cultivation of crops, religious beliefs. These are the main points of chapter 2. Now we start chapter 10, locating places on the earth and finding time. As you know, man has developed a miniature form of the earth called globe. In this chapter, we have to learn first latitudes. What is latitudes? Horizontal and vertical lines on the globe are called as latitudes. And what is longitudes? Longitudes respectively, which intersect each other on the globe and form a grid system. Latitude is the angular distance of a point on the earth's surface measured in degrees. Latitudes are parallel to each other, but longitudes are imaginary semicircular lines running from the North Pole to South Pole and are not parallel to each other. Another topic you have to read in this chapter is prime meridian, divides the earth into eastern and western hemisphere. The next one is in India, longitude of India is 82 degree and half degree east is taken as standard meridian, and it is just west of Mirzapur and Allahabad. The entire world is divided into 24 standard time zones. And the last one topic in this chapter is the international date line is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to South Pole. Now, chapter 13, India, location and its neighboring countries. We all know India is the seventh largest country in the world in terms of area. Population wise, it ranks second in the world after China. India covers an area of 32,87,263 square kilometer. Now we read the location. India is situated north of the equator and lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. It is centrally located in South Asia. Now, the latitudinal extent of India, from south to north, India extends from 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north latitudes. And the longitudinal extent of India, from west to east, India lies between 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minute east longitudes. The main boundaries which is related to India, Indian peninsula is bounded by the Great Himalayas in the north, the Indian Ocean in the south, the Bay of Bengal in the east, and the Arabian Sea in the west. What is the neighboring countries of India? See over here. India shares its international boundary with 7 countries. 7 countries are land borders and 2 countries are oceanic borders. It is bordered by countries of Pakistan and Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by Pak Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. Now, chapter 16, the environment, major concerns. There are a number of things around us like plants, animals, soil, water and human beings. They form our surroundings. The surroundings in which we live is called the environment. It has 2 components. Environment के 2 components होते हैं. First होते हैं biotic and second one is abiotic components. On the basis of which the organisms get their food, they are divided as producers, consumers and third one is decomposers. Now see, next point is in this chapter interdependence of living beings. कैसे जो है living beings एक दूसरे पे depend होते हैं. The food chain and food web are the diagram to showing these interdependence of living beings. Next point is global warming. What is global warming? Global warming is the gradual increase in the overall temperature of the atmosphere. That is called global warming or greenhouse effect. Next one is adverse impact of global environment. ग्लोबल इन्वायरमेंट का हमारे जो है नेचर पर क्या असर खराब बैड इफ़ेक्ट हो रहा है. इसके बहुत ज़्यादा टेम्परेचर बढ़ जाने से क्या क्या इफ़ेक्ट होगा ह्यूमन बीइंग पर. वी रीड ऑल दी थिंग्स इन दिस चैप्टर. एंड the last one topic is how we reduce the effects of global warming in this chapter. Now, our next chapter, chapter 18, natural resources, प्राकृतिक संसाधन. Nature is an enormous storehouse of resources. Nature प्रकृति जो है वो संसाधन का भंडार है. These resources refer to all the materials on our planet. We get all these resources from nature. Natural resources classified into 2 parts: renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources can be renewed or replenished in a short period of time. whereas non-renewable resources are limited and take millions of years to form. These resources cannot be replenished easily. For example, of renewable resources are air, water, soil, natural vegetation, wildlife, solar energy, wind energy. The example of non-renewable resources are coal, petroleum, natural gas, hydrocarbon gas, liquids and nuclear energy. At the last point, how we conserve our resources. As we have already read that natural resources, both renewable and non-renewable, should be used wisely. Presently, there is a continuous rise in population. Moreover, due to scientific and technological progress, human beings are using resources at a much larger scale. As a result of this excessive exploitation, the non-renewable resources could be exhausted in the near future. So, we have to suggest you all, or we have also maintained natural resources must be used wisely. We have to conserve our natural resources for the future generation. Now the last chapter, 19, major occupations in India, and the topic of India is agriculture. As we know, agriculture is one of the major occupations in India. It is the principal source of livelihood for more than 55% of the population of our country. Agriculture accounts for over 14% of the GDP. GDP full form, gross domestic product. Now, next topic of this chapter is types of crops. There are two types of crops we read in this chapter: food crops and cash crops. The main food crops grown in India are rice, sugarcane, wheat, maize, millets, coconuts and pulses. Cash crop, the main cash crop are jute, oilseed, tea, coffee, rubber and spices. The last point, the second last point is development of agriculture, and which factor is related to the development of agriculture is we have to use more area has been brought under irrigation, use of manures and fertilizers, use of tractors and other modern machines, use of high quality seeds, emphasis on organic methods and eco-sensitive farming, agricultural insurance, farmers portal. These topics are related to the development of agriculture. And the last one is livestock rearing. Livestock farming is the rearing of animals for food and for other human usage. Livestock includes cattle or dairy, cows, chickens, goats, pigs, horses and sheep. That's all from your first term syllabus. I hope you all understood it. Have a nice day.